आत्मनिर्भर भारत नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ओपनिंग सेरेमनी मध्ये संपन्न हुआ.
for bringing peace to the oneself and possibly to society, the nation and the entire world. When we speak these words of peace, the peace of mind or peace of heart, मुझे पता नहीं ये मन की बात है क्या दिल की बात है. What I feel like is when we are thinking about the digital design, I for one have been trying to understand and learn what is the mechanism for which we are trying to understand about peace. The mind matter. What is the nature of mind first? And then what is the chemistry of mind? I am putting a question to myself, not to you. But I have been trying to understand and research, being an engineer, the very place where we are sitting to discuss this issue. Thank you, Upadhyay sir and the madam who has taken all the way from such a long distance from Oslo. And you all. And we have been trying to design some device. Whether can you design a computer which can give you peace of mind? Whether we have asked ourselves, many of us are engineers, the people learned in the various fields, and when we are talking about the Google and the Facebook and the digital device, we have to ask again ourselves to whether it is possible and whether the mind, matter, spirit and consciousness can have some solution to understand the mechanism. To my mind, even though we have all the possible material things around us, all the comforts, the best of the best, the most luxurious things around, a 5-star car or a 5-star bungalow, 5-star classrooms, everything is available. But whether ask ourselves whether we are peaceful in our own mind. To myself, of course, the answer comes no. Then what is the solution? So, the spirit and the mind, where it is located, we don't know. Difficult to find and think about it. And when we have been trying to think of devising a mechanism, you must understand what is your own mechanism. Who is the designer? Who is the maker? Who has designed this whole system? And what is the universal truth? I can only tell you, friends, I am not advising you, teaching you. I am very ignorant about what you are discussing here, the very subject. But being an engineer, I have some understanding, and that's why I said, really ask ourselves when I said chemistry of mind. This very hall where you are sitting, it was designed in the year 1996. Just at the top, in the Indian astronomy, astrophysics, you know what it means. But the basic device behind is, these pillars and everything indicates the force F is proportional to K times F1 into F2 upon R square, the equation of physics. The mass F1 and mass F2. आपको कोई रास्ता दिखाना है जिसको आपने डिजिटल डिवाइस के माध्यम से यदि आप कोई रास्ता दिखा सकते हो, if you can show some divine light, ultimately for the society. I think some students are sitting here, we are, most of us are teachers, men of big companies. Ultimate reality, ईश्वर है पता नहीं है वो भी पता नहीं. कोरोना के माध्यम से उसकी जरा पहचान हो गई सारी दुनिया. All the presidents, prime ministers, the teachers, the vice chancellors, security council members, and in the topmost learning, the knowledge divine. ज्ञान क्या है, विज्ञान क्या है, अध्यात्म क्या है, अध्यात्म शास्त्र की वैज्ञानिक प्रयोगशाला कैसे हो सकती है? So many things can be discussed, because discussions of IT and computer alone or digital mechanisms alone will not show the path. That's my personal feeling.
And with other aspects of sustainability.
job is not to make the theme introduction, which is I think left to Professor Oliver or Selfulas from Peace Research Institute Oslo. But let me begin first of all by welcoming. So this is a kind of coming together. This is a kind of a right step forward, although a very small one, that this particular initiative looks at.
For those who are not familiar with MIT World Peace University and the whole idea behind making this a peace university, I think I should also say something about for those who are not familiar with MIT World Peace University and the whole idea behind making this a peace university, I think I should also say something about war. And I think since the Second World War, we've gotten so used to talking about and thinking about technologies of war.
So science, scientific element, spiritual element, philosophical element, all these sitting together in one campus. And so from that moment onwards, various conferences on science, religion.
Design is advancing in these steps. We have also seen recently that the deep learning is being modeled in the custom chips. That means ANN, which was just a circuit on the board, now we have dedicated chips where deep learning is embedded within the chip. Now the problem starts becoming more complex for the conflict side. Because if I have mimicked my brain with deep learning abilities in that chip, there is a possibility, that's a fear now, which I want people to discuss, that the chip within itself will start taking certain decisions which are not rule-based decisions into mathematical equations. Vaguely. And if I start doing this journey right now, I may request MIT World Peace University at PRIU to start considering funding or sponsoring these projects in a very eager way. Can I? And why I am saying this? Because those who have studied Sanskrit will understand that the structure of Sanskrit language is the most robust structure of any language is spoken of. Not the defined. Those who have read Bhagavad Gita, if not start reading it. I have not fully read, I have understood some part of it. The advice was not crystal clear, the advice was abstract. But Arjuna understood what he meant. Consciousness, quantum consciousness, billions of dollars are being poured into this right now.
I would like to appreciate the efforts that Peace Research Institute Oslo and Department of Peace Studies have come up with the topic digital designs. Both the